and welcome to a new video. In this video I'm creating the Mermaid Lagoon, and as you know they announced island living and I don't think I can get it right away. I will have to wait till it's on sale, but I was really excited for mermaids, so I really wanted to do something creative with that, and I decided to make a Mermaid Lagoon. I attempted this a couple of times before, but I'm still a bit struggling with the terrain tools. I don't know. This was like the 6th try I did, I think, to create this, and this one worked. So I was really happy about that. Terrain tools are really tricky, I think. There are a lot of people that make beautiful things with terrain tools, and I think like, wow, how did they do that? But I think this is a pretty good start. I don't know, is this my first speed build here with the terrain tools? I played around with it before, but I'm normally not really that excited about what comes out of it, but this time I'm really happy with the results, and I'm really happy with how my Mermaid Lagoon turned out. I did cut out some parts of it because there was a lot of plants I placed, a lot of rocks I placed, and I think after seeing it like once or twice, you've seen how that works, you know how that works. So I tried to make it as interesting as possible to look at it, and I also cut some stuff out where I'm just turning a lot. I know some people get nauseous from that. I can get nauseous from that too myself, but when I'm doing it during building, it isn't that fastest if you speed it up for the speed build. So I tried to cut all the parts out where I do that. It's possible I missed some of them, or yeah, just like here, I tried to see how the stones looked, and yeah, it just didn't. Yeah, it isn't the nicest movement in the world, but I tried to cut them out, most of them, as much as possible. So I hope you can still enjoy and watch this and don't get nauseous. Yeah, I tried to make it look as magical and flowery as I could. I mostly used the colors pink and blue. I don't know, I think that looked really magical and the flowers looked good together, so I went for those colors. And for the stones on the water, I went for the bench tables. These are the tables. They are in the other category, I think. It are the stone looking tables, the long ones and the little round ones, and I thought they would they don't totally match, but they're white and the stone is gray, so I thought they could go together and would look good, because I also needed something underwater to make it look good. And I didn't do too much tone on the water. I really wanted to fill it up like a lot in the beginning, but I don't know, my game already had a little bit of trouble sometimes with me placing things somewhere, so I didn't want to clutter it up too much, because I've seen in other videos that if people place a lot of the same objects, the game just doesn't like it, and it felt like my game didn't really like it either. But afterwards, when I went to my sim to the lot to take some pretty pictures and stuff like that, it worked perfect for me. So I think I used the perfect amount of stones and plants and stuff like that. But yeah, I didn't fill up the whole sides of the pools to look like a lagoon. I just make it look pretty. I think it's pretty. Maybe some people think it's not enough, or it is too much, or they just prefer pools, but I try my best to make it look as natural and magical as possible without using too much. I decided to go for palm trees. I don't know, if I think lagoon, I think palm trees. So yeah, I just went for the Mermaid Lagoon magical summery vibes, and I used a lot of different plants, I think. I did use mostly the same. Some parts have a little bit of a different plant. There you see me use a white one. It just fitted perfectly there. Here you're gonna see me struggle with the fountains. I really wanted to make it look like the water run down, but fountains only go straight forward, so I had to figure out how to put them there, and I tried to do some sideways too, but that didn't look good. So in the end I just go for ones on top and ones on the bottom, so it looks like it flows through the stones and then comes out at the bottom. And I also fill it up later on with some plants in between the stones, so it looked like there grow things that also grow stuff and stuff like that. Here you see me try it again. I'm really stubborn. If I want something, I really want it to work, but it didn't work. So yeah, I was a little bit disappointed about that, and I wanted to sneak the frog in, and I really wanted to use the fish too, but I don't know, it's not fitting. The one frog is okay, but no, not a fish. So yeah, you see me trying again with some other fountains, but yeah, I was really, I hope maybe in the future we get an option of other kind of water flows or something, but I don't know if we will get it, but for now this will do, and I think it looks pretty. I think it looks magical, and yeah, I really love it. Yeah, I tried to cover up all the fountains, the one on the bottom, the gray metal thingies, with stones. I did that for all the waterfalls. So yeah, I also see I still have my cheat bar in the corner here. I sometimes forget that. I also have that sometimes when I'm playing for myself. Here I saw that it was still open, so I removed it. But yeah, I do that sometimes when I play for myself too with some sims. I use a cheat to reset them or something, and I just forget to close it. I don't know why, but well, I'm forgetful sometimes, so maybe that's it. But yeah, I really like the little bit of plants and stones in the water. It makes it look more natural, it makes it look more real, and I decided to go for magical items like the plants from Get to Work. I think they are the alien plants, if I'm not mistaken, but they look really magical, so I really wanted to use them to make it not really like only a lagoon, but a real mermaid lagoon. And yeah, I decided to just use some plants that look like water plants if you look from above into the pool. So yeah, and I also decided these are for jungle adventure. I thought they would look cute on the wall, like there was a lot of plants growing into the lagoon. And yeah, here are the parts where I cut out a lot because of I'm just placing plants. So yeah, it's like all repetitive, and I do show some parts, but I also cut out some, so it goes a little bit faster because, well, I like watching other people build too, and I find it kind of boring if I'm looking at the same thing for like 50 minutes. So yeah, I try to make it as interesting as possible. Yeah, I really enjoy this build. I really love making it. This is one of the things I really wanted to do when I started my English channel, and then I decided to make my own save file. So I worked on that lately, but yeah, I think I want to do like these bigger builds because I spend a lot of time on this lot. I want to do those bigger builds too, and with the more of the magical theme and maybe horror theme, because yeah, that's what I really like. I like fantasy, I like horror, I like mermaids, I like fairies. Yeah, I kind of like the things that doesn't really exist, so I really like those things and build with it. But yeah, I tried some stuff in the past too. I didn't share it. I deleted a lot again, and yeah, this is the first lagoon I made. I was proud of and I was happy about. So yeah, I'm and if you like them too, please let me know, because I really love making stuff like this. And if you have any ideas of things you really want to see me build, please let me know in the comments, because I like a challenge and I like to make yeah, to make things. So yeah, I would really love to do that. I think the next big thing I want to do is like a castle, or maybe an abandoned build or something like that. I don't know yet, but because they announced island living, I really wanted to do the Mermaid Lagoon. I wanted to give it a try again, because yeah, as I said, I tried it like 5 times in the past or something. So yeah, I really wanted to do this first, and yeah, I finished it quicker than I thought. So, but that is because I really enjoyed building it. So, it went a lot faster. Well, it didn't went a lot faster than I thought. I did spend all the time on it, but because I really loved it so much, I didn't notice that I was building that long. So yeah, I think this is one. I mostly build like half an hour or something, and then go do something else, and then maybe an hour later build again. But this time I think I worked on some parts for a really long time, and just trying to get it perfect and the way I wanted it, and make it look pretty. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy this build too. I hope you like what I made. If you want the lagoon, it's on the gallery, so you can download it there under the hashtag MissDiwy. I will also place a link down in the description, so you'll have an easy download, so you can place it in your game if you want to. I placed it in Windenburg on the islands, because I thought it would fit there the best, and it had quite big lots, because this is quite a big lot, I think. I don't know if it's the biggest one. I can't really remember, but I really wanted to make it look like it went from very high to low. So I needed quite a big lot to do that. But yeah, I placed it in Windenburg, but you can place it everywhere you want, of course. I think I pretty much used a lot of stuff packs in this one, because well, I just grabbed what I wanted and what I thought looked good. So I'm not exactly sure how many I used in it. I know I used Strangerville, I used Romantic Garden, Jungle Adventure, let me see, oh, I think I Get Together I used too. I think there I think I used a lot of plants from different packs as I look at it now. So yeah, I like just using the stuff I really want to use, and if I like the challenge of doing builds with only one extra pack, or only base game too. But yeah, sometimes I miss some of the things I really want to use. So, and I really wanted to make this magical, so yeah, I just used what I wanted to use and what I thought looked good and looked magical and mermaidy. So yeah, that's what I went for. I think I'm just gonna let you enjoy the rest of the build. I'm going to place a lot more of the plants, and I'm also going to place some lights, so it will also look pretty in the dark. I didn't get any screenshots of the dark because I didn't have the time with editing and everything to also make it go darker and really take good screenshots of it. So yeah, I don't have screenshot of it, but I do look at the lights in the dark, of course, how it looks like, so you can see it a little bit, but that would be a surprise if you place it in your game. I really want to thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!